Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to be making this beautiful dress using the draft pattern that we drafted last week, and if you missed that tutorial, it's going to be pinned right up here. And let's get started. Starting off with the silk satin, as always, folded in fours. Grab your pattern draft on where we folded. We're just going to put that line right on top like so. Put whatever you want on top to hold it in place and just cut everything out. Step 2, open it up and cut straight down in the middle, both pieces. Now it's time for the brocade. Is going to go right here in the center. Get your brocade folded in half only, not the side that's folded, but the side that is open like this. This is where we're going to start. All right, get your pattern draft, place it right on top. The part that we originally folded, that is what we're going to put on top. And when you're putting it on top, you're going to overlay it 3 inches on the fabric. Like this part right here is overlaid 3 inches. When you're cutting it out, make sure to add your 1 inch seam allowance. When you reach the end, add an additional 2 or 2.5 inches extra. Before we go ahead and sew, let's go ahead and place it together to see if everything is how it's supposed to be. The extra 2.5 inches that we added, make sure whenever you're aligning it, they're out like so. And then just mark where it stops here. You can also snip it to know where it is. And that's it, you're done. Let's go ahead and put this all together. All right, just working on one side, you're going to flip it and then flip the brocade on top of the silk satin, pretty sides together like so. And make sure you're matching it where you place the little knot or the mark, and then just sew straight along. Do the same to the other side, including the other half. So far you should have something that looks like this. Place the 2 pieces on top of each other, pretty sides together, and just sew the shoulders in. Once you are done sewing it, try it on your child to see if the head fits, because kids' heads are unpredictable. And my daughter also had braids, so I had to adjust the neck. Onto the sleeve, take any remaining pieces. If you want to know measurements, the one that I have is 14 in width and 30 in length. Get that folded in fours and just line it up to trace the armhole. For the sleeve length, since we're going to add a brocade at the bottom half, whatever length you get for your child's sleeve, you're going to subtract 4. Go ahead and trace the armhole, and at the bottom here you're going to measure 4 or 5, whichever one you get. Now for the brocade, we're going to add those additional 4 inches that we subtracted, but we're going to cut one that is 5 and not 4, for seam allowance. And when you measure it all together, it should equal the length of your child's sleeve. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut that in half, making it 2, 1 for each sleeve. Then we're just going to connect it straight here. Once you're done with that, you should have your little mini sleeve like so. Make sure you hem the bottom of the sleeve. Then we are just gonna go ahead and connect the sleeve to the dress. Remember, pretty sides together. After that, you're done. Just go ahead and close up your dress. Close both of the sides here. Just hem straight down. Don't forget to hem the neck, the other side, and also hemming the bottom of the dress, and you are done. You should have something that looks like this. If you are new here and this tutorial is a bit too fast, don't worry. There is a pinned video up here for beginners that goes step by step in slow motion. Go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tune in. Until next time.